morning, students. Yes, students, we are discussing chapter 10, Microbes in Human Welfare. And today we are going to start next topic of this chapter, Microbes in Production of Biogas. Okay, biogas. As we discussed in microbes in sewage treatment, anaerobic bacteria digest the aerobic bacteria and fungi and form a mixture of gases such as methane, hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, and these gases form biogas. So biogas is a mixture of gases containing mainly methane produced by the microbial activity and used as fuel, and this biogas is used as fuel. So biogas is a mixture of gases produced by the microbial activity. Microbes activity कर रहे हैं, anaerobic microbes की activities की वजह से ये produce हो रही है and used as fuel. Okay, so anaerobic bacteria usually produced methane along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Anaerobic bacteria produce large amount of methane along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen, and these bacteria are collectively called methanogens. Okay, the anaerobic bacteria that produce large amount of methane along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen, these bacteria are collectively called methanogens, and the most common example of methanogen is methanobacterium. The most common example of methanogen is methanobacteria. These bacteria are commonly found in the cattle, commonly found in the rumen of cattle and in anaerobic sludge. Okay, these bacteria are commonly found in the anaerobic sludge during sewage treatment. We see in sewage treatment. In anaerobic bacteria sludge, there is some bacteria, anaerobic bacteria is present. It is also present in the rumen of the cattle. Rumen is the part of the stomach. Rumen is the part of the stomach in cattle where some bacteria are present that help in the digestion of cellulose. Okay, so rumen is the part of the stomach in cattle where some bacteria are present that help in the digestion of cellulose. Okay, and human cannot digest cellulose because they do not have rumen. Human beings are not able to digest the cellulose because they do not have rumen. Thus, the dung of cattle, or we can say that the excreta of cattle, commonly called gobar, is rich in methanogen. These bacteria means methanogens. This is the gobar rich in methanogens. So, dung is used for production of biogas, generation of biogas, or we can say that the production of biogas, and commonly called gobar gas. The biogas is commonly called gobar gas. So dung, cow dung or the excreta of cow, excreta of cattle can be used for production of biogas. Clear? Now we discuss the biogas plant. Biogas plant where the biogas produces. Okay, in biogas plant, biogas is produces. Now we see the biogas plant. Yes, biogas plant consists of a concrete tank, floating cover, okay, and biogas outlet, and there is another outlet through which the waste is removed. So biogas plant consists of a concrete tank, floating cover, biogas outlet and another outlet. Okay, concrete tank. This is the 10 to 15 feet deep tank in which bio wastes are collected and a slurry of dung is fed. Slurry of dung, that means semi-solid form of dung, or we can say that dung plus water, dung and water. Okay, जब dung के अंदर water मिला देते, this is known as slurry of dung. ठीक है, so there is a concrete tank 10 to 15 feet deep in which bio wastes are collected and a slurry of dung is fed. Next is a floating cover. A floating cover is placed over the slurry which keeps on rising as the gas is produced in the tank due to the microbial activity. This is the concrete tank. Okay, in this slurry of dung is collected. Okay, and there is some bacteria are present, the microbes are present that digest the slurry and produce a gas. So on the slurry of this there is a floating cover is present that keep on rising as the gas is produced in the tank. Okay, next is biogas outlet. Okay, there is a biogas outlet which is connected to a pipe to supply biogas to nearby houses. Okay, this is the outlet to release the biogas outside, and this is connected to a pipe to supply biogas to nearby houses. There is another outlet that remove spent slurry. So the spent slurry मतलब जो slurry इसमें यूज हो गया बायोगैस बनाने में, उसके बाद जो पीछे वेस्ट बचा है slurry का, spent slurry is removed through another outlet and may be used as fertilization, and it is used as fertilizers. The spent slurry is removed from the another outlet from this, and this may be used as fertilizers. Okay, so the biogas that are produced in biogas plant can be used for cooking and lighting. Yes, this is the diagram of biogas plant. There is a inlet through which we pour the gobar or dung, and there is compost tank, or this is also known as concrete tank. In this concrete tank, slurry of dung is collected. Okay, there is inlet through which we put gobar and water, and this collected in the concrete tank. Okay, and in this concrete tank biogas is produced due to the microbial activity. Okay, and this biogas is removed, and there is a pipe is connected to this tank. Okay, through which this biogas is released to nearby houses. Biogas is released or supplied to nearby houses. Okay, there is another outlet at the side of this. From this, the spent slurry is removed and may be used as fertilizer. Okay, the spent slurry is removed through this outlet and may be used as fertilizers. So biogas produced in biogas plant can be used for cooking and lighting. Clear? So this is the biogas plant. Okay. So the technology of biogas production was developed in India mainly due to the efforts of Indian Agricultural Research Institute IARI and Khadi and Village Industries Commission, KVIC. Clear? I hope you understand today's topic, microbes in biogas production. So students, watch video carefully, read this topic from your book. Any doubt, any query, you are free to ask me, students. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.